Modern Dude Chat is brought to you by Beard Supply. BeardSupply.com. All natural beard care grooming products for your beard. Stick around in the episode. There's a code for a nice little hefty discount at BeardSupply.com. Beard care for wildlife. Hey guys, welcome to the Modern Dude Chat podcast. We're your hosts, Cody and Chuck. We're summer vibing this episode, so stick around. We got a lot of good content for you guys.
On this episode of Modern Dude Chat, gotta get it out there. We're gonna issue an apology, and we also got a nice summer beer to get us kicked off. We got news from the Texas craft beer world that's going to shake things up around here.
The crowd goes wild.
We talked summer. We reminisce a little bit on back in the good old days and what we do now for summer. I got some weird news I'm going to throw at Cody that involves human decomposition and losing stuff when you're drunk. Going to blow his mind a little bit. And then we got a short sports updates. And that's going to do it for this episode. It's a good one. Stick around. And also, this is the last week for our giveaways. So be sure to get on our Instagram or Facebook page at Modern Dude Chat. Like the page, like the giveaway post, tag 2 friends. I get you entered into one giveaway. We also have an iTunes giveaway. For that giveaway, if you're listening on iTunes right now, just give us a rating, drop in, give us a review. That gets you entered as well. This is the last week. We're going to officially cut it off on May 31st. We're going to pick winners on June 2nd, and then we'll let everyone know and get that stuff shipped out for you. So
don't miss out, all you procrastinators out there.
Yeah, this is
Now's
it.
Your time.
Last week we got a lot of
where you shine.
We got a lot of good stuff. Go check out the picture. We got pictures of everything we're giving out. Go check it. We got some quality goods, I think. And if you're listening to us now, you don't want to miss out. So be sure to get on the giveaways again. This is the last week. And with that being said, we're going to jump right into it. So let's do it.
What up, Chuck?
What up, Cody? We're back.
How are you?
Modern Dude Chat. I'm good. But before we go any further,
Okay.
I want to nip this right now.
Let's go. Let's dive right on.
I would like to issue a
An official,
formal, legit apology to all our listeners for wasting their time on Game of Thrones. We were hyped for it. We every week we were talking about it, and we just kept looking at hoping that the horizon would be better and better.
Yeah.
The finale was last week. There were some good parts, mostly bad parts, and at the end of the day, I feel like I wasted everyone's time, including my own, with Game of Thrones.
Chuck, I don't know if you've ever spit more truth than you have just now. You are spitting so much truth.
Like, I know, like, it was a personal choice to watch and invest in Game of Thrones. And I feel like I wasted my own time. But what I feel bad about is wasting other people's time with Game of Thrones. And that's what's getting me right now. So again, if you listen to the last few episodes, you're not into Game of Thrones, we apologize. We're not going to waste any more time on Game of Thrones. We're not doing a season recap. We're not doing a series recap. We're not talking about the finale.
Done.
We're moving past it. I can get on with my life.
We could quite possibly be wasting their time this moment, actually.
I just want them to know how sincere. Like, I'm so, like, I don't even want to get into it. I'm just glad we only wasted a few episodes and a few, maybe an hour or so of people's time instead of 8 years like I wasted. So with that being said, Game of Thrones is done. Yeah. We're done with Game of Thrones. I declare that I will no longer reference, speak to, or say Game of Thrones ever again. That's how over it I am. and I'm ready to start the new chapter of my life.
Yeah. Hey,
AGOT, after Game of Thrones. That's where I'm at.
stay tuned for the Stranger Things talk later
Oh gosh.
in about a month.
Hey, we're gonna start a whole new no, but it's not gonna be. I don't think anything could get people as more hyped or into anything as Game of Thrones did. So
True.
moving forward,
Yeah.
we're done.
Done.
We're getting back on track.
Peace out, Game of Thrones. Peace out.
Goodbye.
It was real.
And so now here we
Yeah,
are.
here we are.
We're in this whole new world.
That's it. What's going on, Chuck?
I got nothing, man.
Nothing?
I mean,
Yeah. We're on a Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah,
Nice
about
little
to-
extended weekend.
about to get that going. We had our first T-ball games for my girl.
How'd that go?
And it's crazy. I think double headers for 3-year-olds is a terrible idea.
Yikes, that is a terrible idea.
But yeah, no, it was fun. They had a good time. It was a nice day. The sun was out, but the wind was blowing, so it was a nice little breeze. And,
Official head coach Chuck, right?
yeah, that's right.
Nice.
I'm official head coach.
What's your record?
We're well, you know, Cody, we do not keep scores. Or actually, no, the little T-ball they're playing is called blast ball. It's where they basically just run around the bases and field balls.
Yeah.
Everyone gets the bat. Everyone gets the run.
Gotcha.
No scores. It's kind of more like a
Having fun.
glorified practice and training session. But no, they enjoyed
Nice.
it. The girls like getting out there and putting on the uniforms and batting and running around. So
That's awesome.
it's all good. How about yourself?
Yeah. I mean, just taking it easy this weekend for the most part. We did take advantage of our Saturday morning free time, and we all went and saw Aladdin, the new Aladdin movie,
Ooh,
which I won't spoil it here because I know you haven't seen it yet, but highly recommend.
I'm jealous.
It's a classic.
I've heard it's good.
We all grew up watching, Aladdin as kids, the animated version. So it was fun to see this come to life. I was skeptical going in there, just because the trailers didn't really get me.
The only thing I want to know about Aladdin
Yeah.
is, does Will Smith blow it?
No.
No.
Kills
Will
it.
Smith kills it.
Kills it.
Oh, okay.
Kills it.
I'm good
Don't let
now.
the trailers fool
But
you.
I feel like I'm not hyped based on the previews.
I wasn't either. I actually literally, when we were walking in, I said, I feel like this isn't going to be good. I feel like I'm going to be disappointed walking out of here. And no, that was it.
Okay.
I was completely wrong.
Oh, good. I'm ready to watch it.
It was
now.
really, really good, and Will Smith killed it. So I'll leave it at that.
My daughter keeps seeing the trailer come on, and so we're probably going to take her this week.
Yeah.
So. Well,
You'll have-
good.
you'll have a good
not,
time.
I'm glad it's not going to suck.
Yep.
That makes me happy.
It was really good. I encourage everybody to go check it out, especially if you grew up with it.
all
Good
right.
stuff.
Sweet. So,
Yeah, man.
Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
We're about to get this thing kicked off with tasty little beverage.
Yeah, I brought us another beer feature.
Yeah.
Surprisingly enough, it's not an IPA this week.
I
Chuck.
love it.
I'm gonna try to
love
stay
it.
away from
this,
IPAs.
This is my week. This is my week.
And so this beer, I think for this entire episode, we're gonna try to play into like the summer vibe, right?
School's out, man.
School's out. We're moving into summer. So I thought this was appropriate for that occasion, that vibe. Moving into summer, it's time to start dabbling in those, summer beers.
Oh yeah.
For the most
the
part.
citrus.
And this is a new one that just came out recently. And what I'm talking about is Lakewood Brewing, which is out of the Dallas area, Dallas, Texas. Lakewood Brewing made a beer called Lemon Ale. It's a refreshing ale crafted with a twist of lemon. It loves any shindig from beach to brunch to dive bar. Life's great. Squeeze it.
I am looking forward
Yes.
to this beer.
It's called Lemon Ale. So the packaging is great. It's got a nice, bright yellow can with a lemon right above the verbiage. Lemon Ale, Lemonale. Perfect. I mean, like these guys are just geniuses over there at Lakewood.
Dude, so Lakewood, we featured them before, I believe.
Yeah, the Temptress.
And they are one of, if not my favorite
Yeah.
brewery. They're
Local.
Yeah,
Yeah.
local anywhere. Like their branding's on point.
Mm-hmm.
The taste, like I have not tasted a bad beer, IPA or otherwise, from Lakewood. Like everything they crank out is delicious.
Yeah, man. It's 4.7% alcohol by volume. It's a golden ale brewed with lemons. So really nice, light, drinkable beer, summer beer. This is exactly what you want for summer, especially if you're looking to smash some beers and not have that heavy IPA style beer or stout or anything like that. This is a nice, refreshing, light golden ale.
Yeah, this
brewed
is
with lemons.
bright and refreshing, lemony, but not overpowering.
Mm-hmm.
So, anything else? I'm ready to crack this thing open.
Pairs well with Greek feta, fish tacos, and brunch buds.
Brunch buds.
So let's consider this our intro to summer 2019.
And Memorial Day.
Cheers to Memorial Day weekend festivities.
Cheers, sir.
Cheers to Lakewood Lemon Ale.
Clanging and banging. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm when I drink it, I'm picturing myself either sitting by the pool or in the pool.
Yep.
Dude, that's a good citrusy
Yeah.
summer beer.
If you drink it enough, I've already had a few of these. I brought these two up here, but
I feel like it would taste like a tea after a while.
Yeah.
Like you get a couple
the more
in.
you drink it, you really start to pick up that lemon
Yeah.
flavor in the background. You'll notice that the more you drink it. But anyways, I thought this was fitting. Shout out to Lakewood. You guys are still kicking ass over there. And Lemon Ale is a year-round beer, and we look forward to picking it up off the shelf throughout the summer.
Yeah, and another. Well, it won't be in time for summer, but another place we might be able to pick this up soon
That's right.
is Lakewood Brewery.
That's right.
And that is because Texas, the 50th state to finally pass this.
Finally.
So, to sum it up, Texas beer laws are kind of insane and old school.
More
And-
than that. They're more than insane. It's absolutely
And,
absurd.
and there's been, they've been trying, so there's been a lot of pushes to kind of reform the beer laws, and one just unanimously passed in the Senate. Just needs to be signed off by the governor, which I don't think anyone thinks he's going to block it.
Yeah.
But it's Texas Beer to Go, which is rewrote the rule, basically stating breweries can now sell
Yeah.
their beer out of their brewery.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
manufacturer can actually.
As weird as that sounds, you heard us right.
Yeah.
For the longest forever,
Yeah.
like Lakewood Brewing, when you go to Lakewood, you get the tour, you get the bar, the tap room, you get the trial of the beers. Can't purchase anything and take it home.
Can't take it
You
home
can go
with
to the gas station down the street and buy it.
Yep. Has to go through a distributor. You could even sell it to the distributor, and then the distributor could sell it back to you, and then you could purchase it out of the brewery.
Yeah.
But nobody did that.
No, because you're paying to sell your own stuff.
Stupid, yeah.
But
The fact that a manufacturer can't sell their beer in cans or bottles at their own brewery is absolutely absurd. So, finally, Beer to Go passed, will pass.
And another exciting little nugget to this too. Not only beers or bottles and cans, they can start doing their own growlers.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Which would be pretty sweet if you can start getting growlers at the breweries.
So I'm going to give a little shout out real quick to a brewery here in Dallas, which is one of the longest standing craft breweries in the Metroplex.
I will say they're a Texas institution in the craft beer world.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm talking about Pedicolis Brewery over in Dallas. Michael Pedicolis, the owner of Pedicolis Brewery, he's actually a lawyer, and he's the one that has been, for the most part, for the Dallas DFW area, he's kind of been leading the charge for this Beer to Go new law. And finally, I think he even posted, we played the long game and we won. So this is huge, especially for Pedicolis, because they specifically decided a long time ago to not use distributors. They distribute their own beer. And they don't can, they don't bottle, they don't do anything like that. They literally manufacture, make the beer, throw it in kegs, and then they distribute it, their own beer in their own vehicles throughout the entire Metroplex, and have been for years. You can find Pedicolis at every bar, like literally every bar.
But
And
that's like the only place you can get their beer.
that's the only place you can
It's
get their beer
bars.
is at a bar. So that's why I'm so impressed with Peticolas because he literally stick to his guns. They played the long game. He not only is he a lawyer, he's a master brewer, and their brewery is probably one of my most favorite breweries overall, like altogether. I can't wait to walk into Peticolas eventually at some point and pick up a can or a bottle of Peticolas and walk out with it.
Love that. I love that
Yeah.
he's done it that way
I
because
know, man.
I'm a fan of people and characters that kind of stick it to the
Yeah. He did.
not to the man, but just stick it to the institution or
Yeah.
stick it to the if you find something wrong or you don't think it's right and you just kind of
Yeah.
I'm going to do it this way because this is the way I want to do it and now it gets corrected, dude. That's awesome. And I'll be honest with you, I know of Peticolas. I've tried it a few times, but I don't go to bars as much as you have
Yeah.
or been out to where so most of my beer consumption comes from seeing it in a store or grabbing it. So
Literally.
I'm looking forward to the possibility of having Peticolas in particular more available because I would think if they're distributing now they're going to probably be more open to canning and bottling
Yep.
it,
I believe
and that
that's-
would lead
that's
to
coming.
them shipping it.
Yep.
That may open the door to
Yeah.
putting it in stores and
For
whatnot.
sure. We gotta go check that place out one day.
Yes,
Chuck. I don't know if you've ever been there,
No,
Peticolas, but you'll love it, dude.
you
It's a great spot.
We need to have a field trip.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's plan it out.
Field
But anyways,
trip.
congrats to all the breweries,
Dude,
in
so
Texas.
awesome. But there is a downfall.
Okay, let's hear it.
There's another archaic law that that fell flat. Is not going to go through, which I personally was looking forward to, but it ain't happening. And that is so Texas has this is the law in Texas. Liquor cannot be sold on Sundays, and beer. Was that necessary?
Sorry,
So liquor
that
cannot
lemon ale went down the wrong pipe.
liquor cannot be sold on Sundays, and beer cannot be sold before noon on Sundays.
That's correct.
And that is
I've been caught in line numerous times at the grocery store trying to buy beer before noon on Sundays, and they're like, no, man, can't buy beer right now. Like, what?
One time I was so into myself a couple years ago that I started an argument with management at the Walmart because
Was it
like I had
5 minutes to 12 or
the
something.
little checker was
No.
didn't even register what day it was. I was trying to get to a football party and I was needing my beer, so I was there at like 11, had my 30 pack and everything else I needed to get, and it wouldn't scan. And so I called the checker over, like, hey, because I was in self checkout. Hey, get this to work, blah blah blah.
I got you.
And she missed the boat too, and I was like, no, I need a manager over there because this is crazy. Like, because it wouldn't let me buy. I said, I want to buy beer and get out of here. Like, I got to go. And then the manager came over, and she even missed the boat. Like,
Oh my
we were all
gosh.
sitting there, and I was like, dude, this is insane. Like, I got to go. And finally, a light bulb went on somebody and was like, wait, it's 11 on a Sunday. We can't sell beer yet. I was like, I sincerely apologize. I'm going to take my...
Dang.
Actually, I might have left everything there and be like, I'm so embarrassed. I'm going to leave now.
See you later.
Y'all have a pleasant day. But yeah, so
Sucks.
and liquor, you just can't get it all.
Yeah, not on Sundays.
But they were trying to get at least the noon beer law thrown out,
Yeah.
and it didn't go through. So
Okay.
we're still
Yeah.
living in the old ways. So still can't get beer before noon. But yeah, so that one fell flat. But we at least got beer to go.
Hey, I'll take that.
Yeah, that's a step in the right
Chalk
direction.
that up as a win.
That's a step in the right direction.
But hey, man, I know all the breweries, craft breweries, especially in this area of Dallas, DFW area.
They were fighting, man.
Super excited for this, and yeah, I just can't wait to see what happens. I mean, it's awesome that you can walk to the brewery now and take some beer home. That only makes sense. I don't know why it was never that way, but anyways, congrats.
Yeah, Texas has a lot of great things.
Way to stick it to them.
They do not have great beer laws, so hopefully we're stepping in the right direction. Hey guys, let's take a second to talk about Beard Supply. Beard Supply is a beard company. It's that simple. They make 100% all natural products for your beard. They got soaps, oils, waxes, balms, kits. They also have tools. They have scissors, combs, anything you could possibly need to keep your beard looking fresh, smelling good, feeling good, looking good, they got you covered. Right now, go to beardsupply.com, use the code MDC Podcast, and receive 50% off any oil to get you started. That's MDC Podcast. Get you 50% off any oil at beardsupply.com. Beard care for a wild life. Moving on.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Moving on.
What are we moving on to? What do you want to do?
Sweet summertime.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about summer.
In summer. Shout out to our good friend Olaf from Frozen. You know what's up.
We're not melting away.
Yeah.
So, Chuck, with school being out,
Yep.
school's officially out in Texas as of this week. My
Would you
wife's a
say-
teacher.
Would you say school's out for summer?
I would, yeah. As a matter of fact, that's our track for this week.
Yes.
I'm featuring School's Out for Summer, which anytime I hear this song, it always reminds me of
School's out for
one
summer.
of my all-time favorite movies, Dazed and Confused. Literally,
Classic.
I have a flashback of that moment when they're all like walking out of the school and the Alice Cooper song "School's Out for Summer" plays, and they're all chunking papers and just, running out the school. It's the best feeling, when you're on your last day of school going into summer. I remember being that age, especially middle school, high school, and you're like, dude, peace out. It's time to go enjoy summer. So, anyways, track of the week, none other than Alice Cooper, School's
Yes.
Out for Summer.
Moving
If I
into
could play
summer.
with it, if I could play it for you guys, I would right now.
But we're not. That's why
You all know that
That's
too.
why I'm here to sing for you. I already gave you a little rendition. You save that, keep it to yourself. Listen to it on a rainy day.
yeah.
But yeah, so
Chuck, do you have any stories,
dude, summertime,
memories?
man.
What are your favorite things about summer? I think that's what this segment's all about.
I miss having summers off.
I
That's
know,
for
right?
sure. Adulting sucks.
Yeah. Some of just some of my favorite things about summer.
Yeah.
Just like back roads, the smell of like the evening in the summer, lightning bugs, the music, just all of that wrapped into one. Friends and having, some of my fondest memories were hanging out on the back roads and tailgates and
Yeah.
smashing beers
It's
and
like
hanging out with
it's
friends.
like your summer memories are broken up into chunks. Like you have
Yeah.
your child pre-driving,
Oh, yeah,
pre-driving summers.
Where you're on your bike.
Then you have your late teenager, early 20 summers,
Uh-huh.
and then you have now your adult summers.
Yes.
Dude, yeah, when we were a kid, I just remember when summertime was, that's when I was on my bike everywhere. Like riding bikes, hanging out, neighborhoods, finding the closest pool someone would let us swim in,
Yeah, heck yeah.
and just cannon. It was like the Sandlot, like legit. Like
Yeah,
we
yeah,
were
for real.
trying, we were playing, finding a place to play games, ride bikes, and swim. That's what we wanted to do. And dude, oh man, it's all coming back.
It's all
Like,
coming back, right? Yeah, when you
reminiscing,
sit there and
thinking
think about it, just like how glorious it was.
a cold Coke, like going to a friend's house and getting
Yes,
a cold
man.
Coke after you've been outside playing, or a Capri Sun,
Oh, yeah.
or back in a Sunny D, getting a Sunny D.
Sunny D.
Oh, and
Popsicles.
and some of those Hostess cupcakes. Oh,
Yeah, man,
popsicles.
popsicles.
Yes.
Ice cream trucks.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
The Ninja Turtle with the gumballs, gumball
Yeah, man.
eyes, with the melted face.
And then, at a certain age, you start getting left at home by yourself, So
Yeah.
your parents are at home, or not at home, they're at work during the day. That was one of my fondest memories of. So I'm the oldest of 4 kids, so I had 3 younger brothers and sisters. And at one point, we were left at home, and I was in charge all summer,
I do remember this. Oh, yeah.
And man, you talk about getting into some sketchy
Some
stuff,
shenanigans.
some shenanigans. Yeah, I fear being a father now, going through that, especially with I now have 4 kids as well. So it's like the good thing about that is my wife is a teacher, so she's at home during the summer. You
Yeah.
know, So she'll keep an eye on them. But, you know, that may not last forever. She may decide to peace out someday and not be a teacher. But I just remember the exact same thing, Chuck, riding around on the bikes, getting into whatever we get into, the nearest watering hole,
Yeah.
pool, crawdad fishing, you know.
Let's see, and I was different in that I was the only child,
Yeah.
but I also lived with my mom,
Uh-huh.
so I got left home alone. I think a lot. I would say maybe earlier than
Yeah.
some people
Yeah,
would,
yeah.
and
Just because
man,
that's how it had to happen, you know.
when summertime
Parents
rolled
got to
around,
go to work.
when summertime rolled around, it was I know my mom's work number. I just call her or leave a message, let her know what I'm doing. If I wanted to let her know what I was doing. And dude, just have a good time. And it was mostly, you know, hey, we still lived in that age where I knew she got home 4:30, 5 o'clock.
Yep, yep.
If I wasn't going to be home when she got home, I'd call her and tell her where I was.
Uh-huh.
If I could beat her home, I may or may not tell her what I was doing. And if she knew where I was, it was be home when the street lights come on.
That's awesome.
But I remember specifically a lot of times I'd end up at your house.
Yeah.
And because I was by myself and just to spend the whole day, just come over, hang out. You had, you know,
Yeah.
your brothers and sisters. We just kick it and
Trampoline.
trampoline and NFL Blitz all day.
Oh, dude, yeah.
We'd listen to Blink 182, play Blitz, and all day long. And
love
we'd fight over it. We'd lose stuff over it.
Man.
And then we'd torture your little brother. We
of
would
course.
torture Colton.
Yeah.
That was our summers, and I loved it. And then you move into like driving. So once you get your license, it opens up.
Yeah.
Dude, summer just becomes a big party. Like it's just,
Yeah.
and not just like a party like you're getting drunk every. It's just, dude, where's everyone hanging out
Where's
today?
everybody hanging out? Yeah.
What pool are we going to? What lake are we going
Yeah.
to?
It was always the pool,
It was-
especially during
yeah,
the day.
Yeah, and
Like, whose pool are we
And
gonna
that's
hang
when
out
you
at?
know you team up with friends. That's when you start. Hey, where's the girls hanging out with?
Yeah,
We're gonna chase
yeah.
girls.
Of
Like,
course.
and then like in your 20s, dude, summertime. That's where you kind of.
I want to wait before you go into
Okay.
that. Chuck, we had a pretty good core group of friends, like guy friends.
Yeah.
And we would all we were really good about, hey, we're all going to play soccer over here today, or we're going to go play wall ball at this church gym, or
Yeah.
ultimate frisbee, or hockey. We're going to go play. Like, it was always something different, but it was always the same core group of guys that would just go jack around. And
Yeah,
that
just
was some of the most fun times I had in high school. That was high school.
Yeah.
We had a good core group of guys that would just go.
And it was a good core group, but then we also had like just people that we didn't like. We were friends with, but didn't necessarily hang out with all the time. But
Yeah,
we would
yeah.
everyone, hey, let's go play basketball.
Yeah.
Let's all get together and have just
Yeah.
pick up basketball games, or like I said, ultimate frisbee and soccer. Like it was, and then we would have like
We had a
I wouldn't
really
say pull.
serious hockey face too.
Oh yeah, that
Everybody
was
got into hockey.
Yeah, we
Roller
sure
hockey.
did. And then we would always we had some epic like pool. No, I wouldn't say parties because we weren't drinking and stuff. Like even
Yeah.
like our parents might have been there, but we were playing like water basketball
Oh, yeah.
and volleyball,
Yeah.
and it would get serious.
Yeah, man.
But dude, we had a lot. Man, summer was great. We had good summers.
Those years were great. Yeah.
And then,
you
like-
can't ever get those back.
And then no, you sure can't. And then like the 20s, you kind of in between. Like for me, I was like, okay, kind of in college, so I get some college summers,
Yeah.
and then so that became more of like that's when it was like a party. It
Yeah.
was like a pool parties
Every day.
It was parties every night. Where are we going out? Like it was insane. And now we're phased into like family.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or it was like go to the lake. Someone has
Yeah.
a boat at this point.
Yep.
Someone can afford a boat, and we're all going on the boat and going to the lake, and we're
Yeah.
going to party.
Fishing.
Yeah,
name it,
fishing.
Grilling, dude. That's one of my favorite. As a matter of fact, yesterday we kicked off summer here in the town that we live in. There's a barbecue joint moving literally right down the street from us. We live in the downtown area, and they had their groundbreaking yesterday, and that line was so long, and it was so hot yesterday, but the barbecue was absolutely amazing. So I'm excited about that. Just barbecue, beers, family time.
And that's what I was going to say. Like now, like especially being Memorial Day,
Yeah.
We're going to now. Summertime is fire up the grill,
Yep.
call a few friends over. If they have kids, bring the kids. Kids play in the background or play in the backyard on the playground and everything, and then fire up the grill,
Yeah,
crack
man.
some beers open, and just chill. Like
Yeah.
it's still a great time. It's just different. Like
Yeah,
you
it's
just
different.
transition, but
For sure.
you can never. You're right. You can never get those young summers.
Those
back.
young summers
Dude.
were great, man. That's what made us, you know?
Yeah, and even in like the time we lived in, like
That was
just-
a special time.
we talked about, like I said, I
That was the
could be
tail end
running
of,
all
like-
the way around, and like I didn't have a cell phone on me.
Yeah.
So you pretty much set your plans, and you just went how the day went. Like
Yeah.
you may start off thinking you're gonna go somewhere, and you end up somewhere else. So it was just crazy. But yeah, summer is kicking off. We're here. So, and dude, I'm excited this year. Just a personal note, like last year, I did not maintain my yard well.
Okay, yeah.
And so my grass got real weedy,
Yeah.
and we got a lot of stickers.
Mhm.
And then also the mosquitoes were out of hand.
Yeah, man.
And then add the heat.
Yeah.
So like we felt bad like when we got to the fall, because like we would not let my daughter, like we would not go in the backyard
Yeah.
like all summer, because the mosquitoes are bad and the heat was insane, and
Yeah.
the grass was just tore up. This year I made an effort to get my yard is shaping up nicely. It looks damn good,
That's
if
awesome.
I must say.
Heck yeah.
We paid someone to start spraying for mosquitoes. We have not had any mosquito problems yet, so we're
That's awesome.
excited to get back out in the backyard. Like it's like we missed it for a year,
Yeah, yeah.
and now we're getting back into it. Starting today, we're gonna have people over grilling, cooking out, and
Yeah.
and I'm excited this
Heck
summer to
My
get back
yard-
into that.
My yard is not. This is the first year I haven't like literally taken care of my yard like I usually do. Usually I seed it and feed it, you know, the very early stages of spring.
Yeah,
Didn't do that this year. I'm just kind of like, I don't care this year. But the mosquitoes are still terrible. We have tons of trees.
yeah, that's how we have those
And-
crap. Oh, I hate them. The cedar trees is what we have in our
Yeah.
backyard, and it's just like a.
Well, I heard cedar was supposed to help get rid of mosquitoes. At
Does
some
it?
point.
I
Somebody
just-
told me.
I
that
just feel like
recently.
I just feel like that's where they make their home.
Maybe,
Like,
maybe.
I don't know.
It's definitely the trees that
Yeah,
we have. Our entire backyard is covered in trees, so we're thankful for the shade. But dude, the mosquitoes are brutal. Like they've already torn my little 2-year-old up. Like they
that's how.
they attack her like crazy.
That's how me and my 3-year-old are. We go outside. Like my 3-year-old. That's why we quit letting her go outside last year, because she would walk outside for a minute
Yeah.
and she'd have 3 bites on her
Yeah,
leg,
yeah.
and then she would scratch them to where they were
Yeah.
like sores, like.
That's what my 2-year-old's doing
And
right
we
now.
had to quit letting her go outside because the spray. The spray helped, but it was just.
Yeah.
It was easier just keep them inside or away from the backyard than.
I've got to seriously treat my yard, and I think a lot of people, up north probably have no issues with mosquitoes. Texas has a very serious mosquito problem, especially where we live. So it's like a battle, like you
Well,
said. It's
because
hard to even go outside at
our
times.
our mosquito population is directly correlated with what kind of winter we have, and
True.
we don't have that standard
Yeah,
winter. So if we get a light winter where it doesn't freeze
doesn't
much,
freeze. Yeah,
the mosquitoes don't die.
right, exactly.
And so
all the
they're
bugs
just-
don't die.
They're just worse. Where like where you have the more colder winters, all that, even if they have mosquitoes, they get killed off, so
Mm-hmm. Right.
they don't stay alive and they're not as bad, right?
Right.
And that's where Texas is it's a crapshoot every year on how bad the mosquitoes are going to be. I mean, we
true.
have in the summertime, you'll get a notice. Hey, the city debugger truck is going to be fogging your neighborhood tonight, so
Yep,
stay inside.
Yep.
So we've
least we get
started spraying, like paying someone to come out and spray down
That's good.
our whole.
I need to do that.
And it has helped so far, and I've heard other people have used it in the past, and they swear by it. But as far as my yard goes, this is what I did when we moved in our new house. I was all about the yard. I kept it nice. I got a little too cocky, and I like a shorter cut on my grass, and I basically scalped my whole yard.
Yeah.
And it didn't have enough coverage to survive the Texas summer,
Yeah.
and it pretty much killed
You got a yellow yard.
my grass. I didn't have a yellow yard. It just killed my grass, and I
Yeah.
started getting weed spots, bare spots. A weed started growing in. That's where the stickers started.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And my grass pretty much just went away. It was all weeds, and then I started spraying and hiring someone to help me do my yard. And when the weeds all died, we got all the weeds. It was just like dirt everywhere. And so when they started, fertilizing and getting it back, and it's finally, we had a lot of rain here recently.
Yeah.
I didn't mow for like 3 weeks. I just did a cut, did a little taller.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there like,
That does help.
I did this. This is like, my yard's like my baby now.
Yeah,
like I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
like, look how great. Like I came in the yard after I was done. I was like, went to my wife. I was like, look at my yard. Look how great this has come back. Like, so
That's a nice little life hack for anybody that actually mows their
don't
yard. Just
cut
mow it-
your yard short.
Yeah, I've always mowed my yard pretty high. That way you keep the green yard. And
Yeah.
you're not cutting it all the way down, right? There have been times when I'm like, you know what? I don't want to mow for the next week or two, so I'm going to cut this sucker real short. That's when I'll do
See,
that.
mine's just like a visual thing. Like I'm one that I love when I cut the grass. I love seeing
Yeah.
short crop top yard where you can see where it's been cut. It's
Okay,
cut
yeah.
clean and it's usually short.
Yeah.
But it does not last. It can
Right.
die, and that's what I did. So
Now you
like,
got the healthy, fluffy look.
yeah. So this time I cut it a little bit higher,
Yeah, yeah.
and I hope I did a good job. But like I'm looking at it, I was like, okay, it doesn't look as clean as I usually like it, but I have a nice yard.
nice
It's
and green and fluffy.
It's a little fluffy.
Yeah.
It's good. So hopefully to keep that going. So yeah, don't scalp your yard and keep it watered,
Yeah.
especially if you're in the South.
Take it from two
That-
dudes that have experienced and mowed a lot of
Yeah,
yards.
I've spent a lot of money and a lot of time on destroying my yard and bringing it back.
Same
so,
here, same here.
So summertime, we're ready to
man.
ready to kick it off and get this party going.
I'm excited. Like I said, the wife and kids, they're out of school, so they'll be home. They're going to be hitting the pool like every day, so I'm jealous, but I know they'll be having fun. Love summertime.
Yeah, and we're ready to hit the pools up, and we got the water park in town. We got a nice little small water park that we got passes to. And
We got season passes.
we
to that
we
too.
usually show up every Sunday or every Monday. My wife's off work on Monday, so we usually take the kids Sunday afternoon or Monday, and we just have a blast, dude.
Yeah.
Again, it's it's literally like right down the street from our house.
You're real close.
So it's pretty awesome. We can, and now we've been counting down. Like we drive by, and my 3-year-old's like, "Oh yeah," she's excited.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, so I got some stuff for you, Cody.
All right. What do you got?
We got weird news,
Okay, I like weird news.
and I
you haven't mentioned any of this to me.
no,
again.
I haven't mentioned it to you. And
Shock
it
factor.
kind of so I had cool news last time. This time I do have legit weird news.
Okay.
I got 2 stories.
All right.
I'll let you pick first.
Oh my gosh.
Do you
Give
want
me, yeah, go ahead.
very vague?
Okay.
Do you want to do
This is exciting.
decomposing bodies?
Oh,
That's
gosh,
one.
Jeez.
And the other one is losing stuff when you're drunk.
Oh. Ooh.
Which one do you want to do first?
Let's do decomposing bodies because I feel like losing stuff when you're drunk could be really fun.
Okay. Good, because even if you picked the other one, I would make you switch. I just want to see what you did.
Yeah.
All right.
You know me, Chuck. You know me.
So, Washington State, this is like Seattle, Washington, not
Okay.
D.C.
Okay.
They have just passed, speaking of passing laws, they just passed one
Okay.
that has made, make sure I say this correctly,
Man, this limonelle is good.
they have approved licensed facilities to perform natural organic reduction, which on humans, which basically means they have approved human composting. So instead
Trying to
of
wrap my brain around this. Or my head
instead
around
of the burial process, like embalming
Yeah, yeah,
and all,
yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever you
yeah.
do, and cremation, they now have a new option, which is they can take your body, do what they do,
and do a slow
in a few weeks. They've made the process where they can make your body into compost. So when you pass on, we can have in Washington they can have your body composted, and we could grow a tree from your remains.
Okay.
Or a tomato. We can eat fruit,
Okay, no.
fruit
Not a
and
garden.
vegetables. Yeah, no, you can. Yeah, that's what I mean. Whatever you
That's
use
what people are
compost.
going to use it for?
Well,
Surely not.
compost. I mean, people use compost to grow things.
That's
so
really weird. That is really weird news, Chuck.
we can grow tomatoes from your remains.
I'm good with growing a tree, but vegetables in a garden, I'm not.
And they
I'm
say
not
it's,
on board
and
with
they
that.
say it's like great, like no, they've done like I mean, as far
The
as
process.
no, just as far as using human compost
Really?
is great for.
Holy
It's just
cow.
like any other because I guess people have been doing it with animals for a while.
Yeah.
and they've been doing research on human composting. That when you don't, hey, here you go. When you donate your body
Yeah.
to science or whatever
Yeah.
research after you're gone, some of those donations went to human composting
Oh, really?
studies. So
Okay.
they've been studying it, and it's apparently great for the soil. There's no, it's like odorless. There's no,
Okay.
it doesn't affect the environment in any way. Like it's actually great for the
I
environment.
think I could get on board with this.
And until
thinking
you
about it.
find out that your 2-year-old ate a tomato from your remains.
From her pop.
Yep. Hey, on this Father's Day, we're gonna have a nice fresh garden salad from Father.
That's a little weird.
But
Not gonna
yeah,
lie.
no,
But
I
hey,
saw that and I was
think
like,
I could get on board with
I
that.
was like,
though.
whoa.
I mean, it's
So-
better than putting remains underground in a casket, right? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, depends on what you're. I mean, a lot of that's religious based, so
it is.
and personal preference. But yeah,
But I
there's
think
a
I
new
could-
option in
I
Washington.
could get on board with that.
Is
That's-
they'll turn your body into
That's
compost.
innovative. I like that. Interesting
So,
story, Chuck. That's
yeah.
definitely weird.
Weird, yeah. I
That's
saw that and I was like,
definitely weird.
whoa.
Would
And then after
you-
thinking about it,
Would you ever?
no,
No.
I don't want people growing stuff out of me.
What about organ donor? Are you an organ donor?
I am not an organ
Oh,
donor.
okay.
I should be.
Okay.
I'm not against organ donation at
Okay.
all.
Yeah. You just
I
you just didn't do the check mark on the
just haven't
paperwork.
haven't done a check mark. I would probably donate my body to science or
Okay,
donate
yeah.
organs to science or something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that'd be
I feel
something
like
I'd be into.
I feel like me and my wife have had this discussion. We feel like you're just really. I mean, honestly, if your body can be used for science or especially your organs can be donated to somebody, why not?
yeah,
do
no,
that. You know?
there's really no reason
Yeah.
not to.
Right. Yeah. We've had that
Is
conversation.
my thing. So
That's
I just
interesting
haven't checked the box or whatever.
Yeah. I
It's
gotcha.
just
you haven't renewed your
laziness
license
on my part. But no, I don't know.
yet.
Stuffed is an idea.
Yeah.
Would you want to be stuffed
That's really
like
weird.
taxidermy? Like you want all pop?
No,
you want
no.
all pop sitting in the corner on watching over you?
with sunglasses on?
Yeah, that's something to think
You know,
about.
some people have done that, like funerals. There's actual funerals where the body's not in a casket. They're literally sitting like upright in a chair.
no,
I've heard stories of people that are like, this is what he wants to do when he dies. He wants to be propped up at a table with the sunglasses on and a hat with a beer in his hand. Like there's literally funerals like that where people aren't in caskets. The body is not in a casket. It's like staged. It's a prop.
What if so?
Isn't that weird?
Maybe speaking just on this whole vibe we're on, maybe when I go, I want everyone, all my family and friends to have a big old cookout, big old party, and just sit me in a lawn chair.
Right.
In the
That's what people do.
in the shade, so it don't get sketchy, and just chill,
Just
have a
Chuck's,
party, and then
Chuck's there for the party,
and
It's just
then
like-
do whatever. I guess.
people literally do that though. That's what. I was
So yeah,
getting
I
at.
guess not being just stuff me temporarily so I can enjoy one last hangout, and then I don't know, cremate me. I guess I don't
Oh,
know.
man. It's getting crazy.
Because I
out
thought
there.
maybe like I don't necessarily want to be buried in the ground just in case there is like a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah,
like I
yeah.
don't want to come back. Maybe cremate me, but I do want like just an obscene headstone or
Yeah.
monument, maybe just for no other reason than just because.
What
But
was that old nickname, Chuck? We talked about here recently.
nickname?
Yeah.
What?
The nickname you got in Mexico?
Oh, Chicken Charlie.
Would you have that on on your
Here
headstone? Your leg?
This is in memoriam of Chicken Charlie, the chicken thief of Akamal.
We'll go into that story later. That's weird news, Chuck, for sure.
Yeah,
I like
well,
it. Though.
here's your second story.
Let's
here's
hear
your
it.
second one. I'm give me a second to pull. I got notes on this one. This one's This one's fun.
How you liking that lemon ale?
Delicious.
Yeah, it's good, right?
Delicious.
Perfect summer beer. Good job, guys.
Oh, yeah. It's great. Okay. So, when you go out for a night drinking, you're prone to wake up missing things sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you go on a bender. What's something like you are bound to lose? Like just you personally, what are you looking for the next day that you're like, crap?
Let's see here. It's always something in my pockets, and I carry a lot of stuff in my pockets. One of which would be either the cell phone or the wallet.
Mine's usually my wallet.
Okay,
I'm like,
wallet.
where'd my wallet end up?
Wallet for sure. Cell phone, that's happened a few times.
So I always at least have my cell phone, but wallet
For sure.
is definitely
That's happened.
where probably most common,
Or even
right?
the cards in the wallet.
Oh yeah,
that's
debit,
been lost or
the,
left.
The card, yeah, that one's definitely a big one. So this story comes from China.
Okay.
All right, this dude's 44 years old.
Uh-huh.
He went out, got like blackout drunk, woke up the next morning, and was missing something. Would you like to guess what he was missing?
Okay, time out. Was he missing like a body part?
I'm not. Just tell me what you think.
This is weird news.
So
So I wouldn't put that past you.
He was missing something. I'll say it wasn't a common item.
Okay.
He was not missing like a wallet or keys or phone.
Okay. Wasn't an accessory though?
I'm not. That's the only
Okay.
hint you're gonna get.
Okay. I'm gonna. I feel like if you're missing a body part, you're probably gonna feel that. So let's go with hair. He's missing some hair.
He's missing some hair.
Yeah.
All right. Now I'll give you the next clue.
Okay.
Following a night of heavy drinking, this man woke up the next morning to a sharp pain and severe bleeding.
Okay.
Do you want to take a second guess?
Missing a body part. Let's go with toe. He's missing a toe.
He's missing his toe.
Yeah.
Okay. Last clue. He realized that he was missing a vital part had been cut off with a sharp tool.
Oh God.
Do you still want to go toe? I mean, that's the last clue.
A vital part.
Yeah.
Depends on what vital means here in this situation.
It does depend. Meaning is everything.
All right, let's go penis.
He woke up missing his wiener.
Oh my gosh.
No clue that his penis
Has no idea who did it?
was missing.
Oh my God.
Well, no, it wasn't. He found it. Here's where it gets. Here we go. All right, you opened it up. You guessed correctly on the third try.
Holy
Vital
crap.
part. The man woke up the next morning with sharp pain and severe bleeding. He realized that his vital part has been cut off by someone with a sharp tool.
How
His shocked family rushed him to the hospital.
unbelievable. How do you get so blackout drunk that you don't know that you're
So apparently he drank half a liter of
Johnson's cut off?
Baijiu, maybe how you pronounce it. It's a type of Chinese rice wine, and it's about 90 proof. So
Okay.
he drank half a bottle
Sounds like sucky.
of 90 proof liquor, right? He became so drunk he lost consciousness. And he woke up the next morning. When he woke his home up screaming as he realized that someone had cut off his penis.
Oh my God.
About 2 centimeters from the root. It's like from, I guess, the
cow.
base.
Yeah.
And it was, okay, it was still connected with a tiny piece of skin.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
15 hours later, the hospital, with a special team of experts from various departments, managed to stitch the patient's penis back on.
Wow.
They repaired his urethra, his spongy tissues, and blood vessels.
Holy crap, dude.
And so this was a little while ago. The color of his wiener returned to normal color a week
wow.
after the procedure.
Wow.
And he was able to urinate on his own 2 to 3 weeks
Unbelievable.
after. And then now the big thing is his team.
The big thing.
The big thing is his team of urology specialists and psychologists will treat the patient to help him achieve a normal sex life.
Dude, that's crazy.
Although he was seriously injured, he decided not to call the police, and he would not speak about the matter to anyone
Wow.
when he was in the hospital.
Wow. So, yeah, he pissed somebody off. That's what happened.
But his family like rushed him to the hospital, so his family and his household didn't know what happened.
Yeah, that's crazy too. How old was he?
44.
44.
Woke up after a night out with his penis hanging off him. You talk about a night out.
That's rough, dude. That's about as rough as it gets.
That
right
should have been
there.
the Hangover Part 2 is what that should have been.
That's crazy. I can't even imagine.
So, yeah.
What an idiot.
You think you lose things when you're drunk.
Yeah, I didn't lose my penis.
Don't.
Thank
Hey,
goodness.
guys, PSA out there. When you go out drinking, you get lots out, don't lose your penis. Do not. Keep track of your penis at all times, okay?
That's crazy.
That'll serve you well in life, I do believe. But yeah,
Produce beautiful children someday.
yeah, that's going to wrap it up for weird news. You got
Oh, man, that's
human compost and losing
good,
a
weird
wiener.
stuff, Chuck. Where do you come up with this stuff? That's crazy. You
they-
keep it to yourself?
I listen and read weird stuff. This is my life. This is more entertaining to me than real news. So I know actually that story I think I heard about on the radio and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to look more into that. And the other one I just stumbled across, as you do on the internet.
That's
But,
rabbit holes. They're all over
yeah,
the
rabbit
place.
hole. Man, I am prone to go diving down rabbit holes. I think I've proven that, but I enjoy it. But yeah, anyway, that's weird news.
Well, Chuck,
Yeah,
thanks for the weird news. That was
yeah. You think
definitely
you think
interesting.
about that next time you want
still kinda
to
cringing over
drink
here.
a little heavy.
Yeah, no thanks on that one. You want to segue into sports?
Yeah, let's
Got a
wrap
little
it.
bit on sports.
Let's wrap it up with
Okay.
sports.
So, just real quick, reminder: if anybody that's into soccer, football, whatever you call it, Champions League match is next Saturday, June 1st. Tottenham versus Liverpool. We're super excited about it. Like I said, my brother-in-law, he's a huge Liverpool fan, and of course, we're Tottenham fans over here in our family. So that's a nice little rivalry that we get to experience together. I think we're planning on cooking out and having a good time watching that game. But just want to remind everybody that Champions League game is next Saturday. Should be a good one. It's an all-English Champions League match. It's in the middle of the day, so should be a good one. We're looking forward to it for sure. Chuck, you gonna try to watch it?
I wanted to go out with you guys, but
Yeah,
we got T-ball.
Oh,
so
yeah, that's right.
we got T-ball all day. So I'll probably
Gotcha.
record it and watch it. Is it a one-off game
One-off
or
game.
is it a tournament?
One-off
Like is it multiple games where we do that crap goal scoring system?
One game.
One game takes all, no ties.
Yep.
So do they play extra innings till it's or extra time,
innings. Yeah.
or do they go to shootout?
I believe extra time. I would guess.
Extra time. Okay. Yeah. So I'll record it and watch it, but I don't get to go out with you guys, which
Okay.
kind of does upset me.
Yeah, and actually, my son turns 14 next weekend, so that's
Drop
coming
that
too.
bomb, man.
Yeah, so we gotta plan some birthday get-togethers or figure out what he wants to do. I know he wants to watch the Tottenham game, but anyways, yeah, my son turns 14 next weekend. That's crazy.
Big weekend. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
wild.
I know,
That is
right?
wild. Also, we also finally made it to the NBA Finals.
Yep.
So we have our matchup. It will be the Golden State Warriors versus the Toronto Raptors. So Kawhi Leonard
Nice.
leads the Toronto Drakes to the NBA Finals.
The Toronto Drakes.
Yeah, isn't that
Pretty much, yeah.
So,
Dude, I saw the freaking dunk he had last night.
dude, he's been on. So I think if I remember this correctly, Milwaukee was up 2-0, and then Kawhi just turned it on
Dude, yeah.
and 4 straight and was balling out. So I'm actually looking forward. It's just a nice, different matchup than
Yeah,
we've gotten in
that's
the
a
past.
good matchup. I like that.
And I think it's going to be entertaining, hopefully. But if I'm afraid if Durant does make it back, which they say he might, still say he might, there might be no chance.
Yeah.
But it could get interesting. But
Okay.
but anyway, yeah.
That's
So
a
you
good
got
matchup.
Warriors and Raptors. That starts May 30th. So next Thursday is when that kicks off.
Nice.
So yeah, that is it for sports. That is, I that's gonna do it
That's
for
pretty
us.
much
Is that it?
I
You got
think
anything
that's
else you want to
man.
add?
No, I'm ready to go kick it.
All right, let's kick it.
Memorial Day weekend.
Let's try not to lose our penis.
The weather's nice here in Texas, so
Yeah, no,
Let's
we're
go
ready.
enjoy it.
We're ready to do this thing. As always, be sure to go find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at Modern Dude Chat. This is the last week
Oh, yeah, listen
for our
up.
giveaway.
Listen up.
We are doing an Instagram, Facebook giveaway, and we're also doing an iTunes giveaway. If you're listening on iTunes right now, just drop in, give us a rating, leave a review. That gets you entered into our big giveaway we got going on. And then if you're on Instagram or Facebook, find the giveaway post,
Yeah.
comment, tag 2 friends in it, like our page, and you'll be entered to
Yeah.
win.
We're going to put 2 more posts out this week. MDC giveaway. So be looking for it and make sure you get all your friends
And the
involved.
cutoff is going to be Friday,
Yeah.
May 31st. So we'll release on Wednesday. So you got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm not saying we won't take late entries, but Sunday, June 2nd, is when we're going to pull the winner, and that's when we record next, and we'll break that all down.
We'll announce the winners on the podcast.
So yeah, get this. Our May giveaway is wrapping up, so be sure you get entered if you wanna get in on any of that cool stuff. And
Real
also,
quick, it's Iron and Resin trucker hat, Howler Bros coffee mug, Stanley whiskey flask. Let's see,
Open nail knife, beard supply
products.
kit.
Yep.
so yeah, we got quite a bit of goods.
And some MDC Modern Dude Chat.
We got stickers, maybe some coasters. We got a couple of things we'll throw in there.
Oh, yeah.
So and again, that's find us on social media at Modern Dude Chat. You can find me at Modern Chuck.
You can find me at Cody Murph, CODYMURF.
That's gonna do it. We'll catch you next time.
Peace.